Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about the steps in the formation of company. But first, let us discuss the definition of company. A company is a legal entity formed by a group of individuals to engage in and operate a business, commercial or industrial enterprise. A company may be organized in various ways for tax and financial liability purposes, depending on the corporate law of its jurisdiction. Now let us further discuss about the steps involved in the formation of company. Promotion is the first stage in the formation of a company. The term promotion refers to the aggregate of activities designed to bring into being an enterprise to operate a business. It presupposes the technical processing of a commercial proposition with reference to its potential profitability. The meaning of promotion and the steps to be taken in promoting a business are discussed in brief here. Promotion of company refers to the sum total of the activities of all those who participate in the building of the enterprise up to the organization of the company and completion of the plan to exploit the idea. It begins with a serious consideration given to the ideas on which the business is to be based. Incorporation or registration is the second stage in the formation of company. It is the registration that brings a company into existence. A company is properly constituted only when it is duly registered under the Act and a certificate of incorporation has been obtained from the Registrar of Companies. In order to get a company registered or incorporated, the following procedure is to be adopted. First, preliminary activities. Before a company is incorporated, the promoter has to take decision regarding the following. To decide the name of the company, license under Industries Development and Regulation Act 1951. Second, filing of document with the registrar. That involves Memorandum of Association, Articles of Association, List of Directors, Written Consent of Directors, Statutory Declaration. On the registration of memorandum and other documents, the registrar will issue a certificate known as Certificate of Incorporation, certifying under his hand that the company is incorporated, and in the case of a limited company, that the company is limited. Now let us further discuss about the effects of incorporation. The Certificate of Incorporation is conclusive evidence of the fact that the company is properly incorporated and duly registered. The terms of memorandum and articles are within the law. All requirements of the Act in respect of registration have been complied with. A private company can start its business after getting the certificate of incorporation, and with the issue of certificate, the company takes birth with a separate legal entity. Now, the next stage is this subscription of capital stage. A private company or a public company not having share capital can commence business immediately on its incorporation. As such, capital subscription stage and the commencement of business stage are relevant only in the case of public company having a share capital. Such a company has to pass through additional two stages. For these purposes, soon after the incorporation, a meeting of board of directors is convened to deal with the following business. Appointment of the secretary, appointment of the bankers, auditors, solicitors, and the brokers, etc., adoption of draft prospectus, adoption of underwriting contract if any. Besides the above mentioned business, the board also decides as to whether a public for capital subscription is to be made, listing of shares at a stock exchange is to be secured. The fourth stage is the commencement of business stage. After getting the certificate of incorporation, a private company can start its business. A public company can start its business only after getting a certificate of commencement of business. After making the sale of required number of shares, a certificate is sent to the registrar stating this fact along with a letter from the banks that it has received application money for such shares. The registrar scrutinizes the documents. If he is satisfied, then issues a certificate known as Certificate of Commencement of Business. This is the conclusive evidence of the commencement of business. Now this summation of formation of company is very scaled down version of what actually takes place. However, this is the overall aspect of how a company is formed. It is not merely by having a lot of money.